Okay, folks, here we are. Man, it's getting late in the day, but and people were upset that I was charging $97 a month. And they don't understand the work that goes into this stuff. But it's getting late in the day, but I want to keep going. I want to talk about something called link bait. Okay, this is just kind of like the intro into what we're getting ready to go into. I want to talk about link bait here. This is just an article from SEO Minds, as you can see. I want to show you what these guys are doing. All right, I don't think that they're doing this on purpose to manipulate the system necessarily, but it can be used in that aspect and in a very legitimate way. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how. First, though, let me scroll all the way down here to the bottom of this page. This thing has 72 comments, 614 tweets, 55 likes, 19 Google pluses, and then 63 thumbs up on their own website. Okay, nice content, images, code, images, links, citations, images, bullets, more subtitles and headers and stuff, another image and all this. Now, as you can imagine, with all those types of tweets and likes and Facebook, Google pluses and stuff like that, this thing got a substantial amount of backlinks pointed to it because it was information. It was information that people need at the time. So they linked to it because I'm pretty sure that they sent it out to their email list. Some of them reposted on their blog, retweeted the tweets, and all that kind of stuff, right? This is why it's important to be doing something in a niche that you actually care about because these things will naturally happen when you begin to blog and write and get some people actually noticing. When you start to get legitimate Facebook fans on your Facebook page and when you start to get legitimate Twitter followers on your Twitter page and all that kind of stuff, these things will naturally happen because it's content you care about and have passion about, and so do they. So they will comment on it. They will say something about it, and we're going to figure out the ways to hit those buttons too in a second. Okay, so but I want you to notice here this is a link, and as you can see in the bottom here, this isn't a link to their website. It's a link to someone else's. Okay, this content has 614 tweets. It's important to Google because the social signals tell Google that it's important. It has how many likes? I can't even remember, but those tell Google that this content is important. It's got natural backlinks, and I guarantee you the backlinks all say something different because they were built naturally. The anchor text in them isn't specific. The anchor text in them, let's see, how to build links with infographics. Let's see if they're ranking for this, which I'm pretty sure they are. Spot one. How to build links with infographics. I won't even go any further than that. But basically, as you can see, and who's under them? How to build links, infographics, search engine journal. They all understand this stuff, and they've been telling it to us for years. We just don't listen. So, as you can see, this has got natural juice, natural link juice, which means that it's real links, real social things going on, and all that kind of stuff, and then they're linking out to other people. This is a valuable backlink. That's why you need to make a site like this, because when you start to get natural backlinks, natural tweets, natural Google pluses, then you can use your content to link out to your own stuff from very good quality content. You can link out to content specifically made for selling, okay? Or you can link it out to content not specifically made for selling, but that you don't want to blast with low quality links. Now you have a blog like this where you can share high quality links, okay? We're going to talk about this stuff in more context. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the principles of actually doing this, okay? We may not, honestly, we may not be able to talk about methodology, the methodology behind it in this module, but I'm pretty sure you have enough to go off of, especially you who already have some experience. Okay, so as you can see, they're linking out here. As we scroll down within this good content, they're linking out there, and you see the word just G off. Probably talking about a person getting stuff done that's going to someone else's, that's going to a different person's. So is this for the word good designer? Hire a good designer. Now think about this. They have no reason to make this word good designer a hyperlink. No reason. No reason. because they're not telling us. Uh, look at this. This is in parentheses. This means you'll have to hire a good designer in the first place, and this good designer links out to, as you can see down here, the first link in the beginning. It links out to a specific person who is a designer. So they're getting a quality backlink from this blog, from this post, for the term good designer. That's anchor text specific. So SEO Mods has built an authoritative site with quality content that gets natural backlinks and natural social signals and things like that, so that they can then link out to whoever they want to with good anchor text backlinks, high quality. Google would have to know that this is done on purpose. There's no reason for them to make good designer a keyword. In my opinion, this looks like a paid link. I can't say that it is, I can't say that it isn't. But it's definitely there on purpose to make that page have more authority, or to get traffic to go through it for the term good designer. Either way, it's on purpose. And you could be doing the exact same thing as opposed to building low quality backlinks. Okay, so we scroll through here, we see some more links. Good file name and alt attribute, which leads to one of their posts that's about this topic. Adria, I guess that's her website that it links to. Home improvement trends, infographic, links to e-plumbers. You see what I mean? Links to Reddit. So you have so many different ways, or so many different ways to make the links and link out. And let's talk to about another thing. These guys right here, World News, what they do is they aggregate aggregate content, which basically means they take content from other people's websites and upload it to theirs as if it's theirs, and they link back to them, saying that they are the original source. They link back to the original source. And hopefully we're getting ready to see an example of this. Okay, here we go. See this More tab? Look down here in the bottom left-hand corner. As soon as this page finishes loading. Give me 1 second. A lot of stuff on this page, I guess. Okay, I think it's about to stop. Okay, so now look at that bottom left-hand corner. You see where it says web.orange.co.uk. That's where the story came from. As you can see here, it says Orange News. All right, so this is scraped. This is less than 100 words, I do believe, and then it links to their website for the rest of the story, which means that they did no work here. But I want you to understand something. Let's look at the original story really quick. And we'll say this is the original story. It should say, tweet the government. Oh, this is I guess, tweet. That's a tweet. The government is to underwrite up to whatever that is. Forgive me, those in the UK. Please forgive me. I believe it's £1. Or love, I don't know. Investments in UK infrastructure and exports to kickstart the economy. Let's see if the first line is the same. The government is to underwrite up to blank infrastructure and exports to kickstart the economy. It's the exact same words that they have on their website. But look, something's different. I can't click the government here, but I can click it here. They've made this a backlink to their own content. You can see it in the bottom left. It links to them. It links to their page about the government. They've taken this and made it a backlink. Down here, Chancellor, links to their page about chancellors. George Osborne, that links to their page. IMF, that links to that page. UK PLC, links to that page. They've taken this content and they've made backlinks to their own content with it. Now, why is that important? I'm going to show you in a second. Let's go over here to Yahoo. We're going to learn more than one thing at Yahoo today. First, I want you to start to, just in case I forget to say this, we're going to look at take a notice to their headlines. They're amazing at writing headlines, okay? They write the kind of headlines and the kind of short little synopsis here that make you literally have to click on this to figure out what the rest of the story is, and that's what you want to be doing. Okay, so NBA game ends early after scary injury. Nolan Smith got injured. Okay, let's go to Google real quick. Type in Nolan Smith because he is the buzz right now. Blazers guard Nolan Smith collapsed on the court after suffering a concussion during a summer league game. Leaves court on a stretcher. Smith. Bleacher Report 13 hours ago, Nolan Smith injury. Nolan Smith stretcher. stretcher it off court. Sports Illustrated, leads Summer Game League. Nolan Smith taken to hospital after heart foul. That's a video just uploaded. Um, Another one, NBA. Okay, let's type in Nolan Smith injury. Get a little more specific. There we go. Nolan Smith injured. Nolan Smith injury. Basically, Nolan Smith injured. Nolan Smith injured. YouTube. Nolan Smith injured. Video. Nolan Smith injury. Nolan Smith injured video. Another trade rumors and injury update. Nolan, and this is another video about his injury. It looks like the same video as this one actually. Oh, no, I think they're different. But either way, as you can see, there's content about this, right? They're only reporting about it because people actually care. Let's go to their actual page and see what type of okay, 77,000 likes. So this is definitely something that people are caring about. They want to read the story, and that they actually care enough to click the like button and share this on Facebook. So that lets us know something, that this is content that is valuable, and you will find tons and tons and tons of this content. I mean, look at it. This is Alzheimer's disease, no. Kate Beckinsale, not sure about that. Rapper Pitbull. You just click on and see what more. John Cena divorce war, Snooki, Toy Story 4. How much caffeine are you consuming? That's a question. That's a question. Let's go to Google real quick. I want you to see something. How much caffeine in coffee? How much caffeine is in all of these things? Yahoo answers the question, this content cannot be passed on for these type of keywords. You understand what I'm saying? This is content that people care about, that they want to share, that they want to talk about. If you can do it in a funny way or a unique way, they will share it. If you can find something funny and unique already out there, they will share it. Put it on your website so that they share your website as opposed to someone else, as opposed to someone else's. Let's see. Look at this. This is what she looked like before, right? Imagine 10 of the worst before and after plastic surgery pictures, and then put up something about, ask a question about plastic surgery. Funny plastic surgery. Funny plastic surgery jokes, quotes, mugs. Think about this. This is the kind of stuff that people will share all day. Can you create content on this? Can you find content, aggregate it, and put it on your website so that people will naturally share it so that you, in the future, can do stuff like this with it? Just imagine if you had one of those little, just think about this. You can go on Twitter right now, pretty sure, go on your friend's Twitter and find a picture or image that they're passing around that has about 100 likes on it. If you were to take that, put that on your website, and then share that on social networks, the same thing would happen to your website. People would come to your website. Just think about it. If you could post, not this one, no, TV star who out-earns Kim K. Take this right here, use that as the title on your post, and then share your post on YouTube, on Facebook or Twitter, and people will click on it because they want to know. And then when they get to the post, hold on, see this title here? I want you to see something. Remember that title? This is the actual title here. Okay? So they have one title for clicking, and then they have another title just for this. Okay, so as you can see, let's see, I'm trying to scroll down here. The page is frozen. Okay, I actually don't see, all the comments are at the bottom. That's a lot of comments. That's funny. Okay, yeah, I don't see the social stuff. Oh, there it is, 118,000 likes. I don't know if that's this story. No, that's probably for just for Yahoo itself. I actually don't see any social signals on. Oh, what am I talking about? Here they go. 1.1K recommended this story on Facebook. 97 tweeted about it. Do you think people do the same thing for your website? All I have to do is be passed to one person who has friends, who will pass it to another person who has friends, to pass it to another person who has friends, and then it's naturally happening. And you can come up with this kind of content over and over and over and over and over again to get natural links to your website, to get natural shares, natural tweets, natural likes, natural Google Pluses, as long as you put the buttons on your website. If you had like uh, what is it, Tumblr, it all comes with it. So you can do it with there too. I mean, it's the exact same thing. Let's see. Just want to make sure you guys get this concept. Okay. So, okay. Just so you can understand what I'm saying again. Let's look at it again with these guys. They took somebody else's story, put it on their website, and built backlinks through it. You can do the exact same thing. Yahoo is telling you what's popping. They're telling you what's hot right now. Let's go to what happened. Let's go back to here. Okay. John Cena divorce war. If you had a wrestling site, that'd be awesome right now. But also, I'm pretty sure you have some friends that are into wrestling that you can take this and put this on YouTube. I mean, put that on Facebook. Look at this. Teen dies after 40 hours of gaming. Tell me that you can't make something off of that. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. That right there, that is like, I guarantee you, everybody that plays any online gaming is reading this story right now because they cannot believe it. I mean, it was blood clots. It wasn't the, excuse me if there was a pop in the sound, but they say blood clots suspected. It wasn't even about the gaming, but you see how they spun it with this title? Report: teen dies after 40 hours of gaming. But it wasn't because of the gaming. It was because of the blood clots. Okay, but this was a Diablo 3 session at Taiwanese cafe. Diablo 3, guess what? They have a ClickBank product. They have a ClickBank product on selling or getting Diablo 3 gold. This is a hot story right now. If this was on your blog, let's go to this real quick because this kind of upsets me. This just broke 7 hours ago, which means that this has about a week of shelf life. People will be reading the story for about a week, but if it's shared throughout Facebook, it'll continue to stay alive. That's a guarantee. All you have to do is keep putting it on Facebook and Twitter, and people will continue to pass it. A lot of stories that go viral were actually like a year old or 8 months old and stuff like that. Been reported in the past, but nobody paid them attention until somebody else talked about it. Like Tosh or uh, one of those late night guys who have the talk shows or whatever. So let's look at this. 8,000 recommends, 281 tweets. Tell me that this isn't a story that people care about. And look at this. They're linking out. They're linking out to other places too. Now look at this. This is an image, right? This is so upsetting because these guys are even missing money. This is an image. This could easily have been a banner image for the Diablo 3 guide that shows them how to make World of Warcraft. I'm sorry, World of Warcraft. Diablo 3 gold, or make money in Diablo 3, or level up fast. Look at this. There's a Y right there. That's a backlink. Why is that there? Why is the Y a backlink? You see that? Tell me these guys aren't up to something. They may be following the rules, but they also understand how to pass link juice and authority as well. So come on, we gotta follow the guys that are successful, not the people that keep getting trashed every year. Okay? So just think about this. This story right here is a story that you could blog about. Blog about. Oh my goodness, it's getting late. This is definitely a story that you can blog about. You can put this story on your own website and then share it on social networks and then get the traffic coming to you. And guess what? Right beside the content, you can have a banner for that exact thing, and you will get the traffic. I can't guarantee that it's going to pop off every time, that every single time you're going to get hordes and hordes of traffic. But if it does happen, trust me, you will make enough money in that day or in those days that you won't even have to worry about what is your next idea or your next scheme. All right, think about this. This is one thing too that I had to think about with product launches, right? The product never existed. Then you get in front of the traffic for when the main day comes. When the main day comes on a product launch, you make a lot of money. I heard of a guy who went down to uh, went down to Bike Week in, I think it's Florida, the Black Bike Week. This dude makes $30,000 in 1 week selling hot dogs, chips, and soda. He sells the hot dogs at $1 a piece, makes $30,000, comes home from that week and never works again until the next week, until the next bike week, which is in another year. So he makes his $30,000 for the year by going down to bike week once. So while everybody else has a hot dog shop or a hot dog cart where they man their cart every day, they wheel it out every day, they do what they have to do every day, they open their store every day, they deal with their customers every day. This guy does it 1 week and gross about as much as they do, probably, if not more or less. Who knows? Who knows what he got on the side? But instead of doing the hard work, he thought smart. He got in front of the flood of traffic, made his money, and now he can relax. Now he can put his things together for the next big thing. Or if there was another type of bike week or another event where he can go and vend that, he can do that for a week and make another 30 grand, if not more. So you understand what I'm saying? While other people are telling you to open a restaurant, this guy has a cart and goes down to Florida and makes $30,000 in a week, while everybody else has a restaurant paying back loans. Everybody else has a restaurant, people stealing from them, disgruntled customers, employees that they have to worry about, people coming in stealing, getting robbed, getting stuck up, all these different types of things. This dude goes down to bike week and makes 30 grand in a week. Now, if he went to spring break, he can make another 60, 70, 80, 90. Who knows? That's just two events. So let me show you something else too, just to expand your mind in a different way. Think about some events that happen every year, right? Super Bowl isn't even in 2012. But guess what? Here's when it happens. Wait. The NFL Super Bowl was on February 5, 2012. There's another one coming up, 2013 Super Bowl. But guess what? I wonder if they're gonna make me do the capture again. I should have just signed in. Weed. I want wealth. Okay. Super Bowl 2012. 27,000 people. Tickets, 1,000 people. Think about this. The Super Bowl is something that comes around every year. Every year it's brand new. It recurs every year, and every year it's brand new. Just like the iPhone. Every year. Every year people want to buy tickets for the current Super Bowl. Every year. Never fails. Guess what? The NBA season is coming back around too eventually. Every year people buy tickets for the games. Every year. Every year. You just have to get there first. Every year there's a championship. Every year there's a All-Star weekend. Every year there's a All-Star game. Just think about that. Just think about that. There's money to be made. It's the exact same principle. It's the exact same principle. The exact same principle. Okay. 2012 Super Bowl comes around. Let's look at this. 2013, because people already want these tickets. 2013 Super Bowl, just getting started. If Google Insights for search was working, go to yours and type in 2012 Super Bowl. You'll see when the traffic started, and you'll see if it's falling, when it starts to fall. Type in 2013 Super Bowl, you'll probably start to see it on its way up. You'll know exactly what month this traffic will be in its peak. So you'll know when you need to start your campaigns and when you need to be at your pinnacle of rankings. It's amazing. Who's thinking like this? The traffic for this is not the traffic for this, but the competition for this. I don't know about Super Bowl, but for other things, is literally non-existent. Let me show you an example. WrestleMania comes around every year. WrestleMania. Some of you know I used to do this for live streams, right? If I can get there for a live stream, that means I can get there for tickets too, correct? WrestleMania 29. That's the WrestleMania that'll be coming up next year, actually. 4,400, 12,000 worldwide. It's not until April, so this traffic has already started. It's not until April. Look at this for the tickets, 720 people. It's not until April. WrestleMania 2012. It's really 2013, but not everybody takes that into consideration. WrestleMania 2012, 33,000 nationwide, 9,900. WrestleMania 2012 tickets, 320. You get over 10% for those tickets, and the tickets range from like $100 to $200, and some of them even more. Some of them for Super Bowl tickets, or is it Super Bowl? Or no, like playoff tickets can be in the thousands, and you get 10% of that. So for $1,000 ticket, you get $100 commission. It's the exact same thing as a product launch, except there's less competition because nobody's thinking about it. All right, WrestleMania 2012. Let's do 2013. Okay, just getting started. You can't trust the tool. This is just getting started. Trust me, people are looking at it because those fans care. They care. Look at this. They want to know location, tickets. As a matter of fact, let's do 2012, and it'll give you an example of what people will be searching for in 2013. How much time do we have here? Okay. 2012 tickets, results. That'll be something that I'll be looking for in the future. You can always do that, and you can then start to sell the tickets for the next one. Or you can become an affiliate for the WWE shop, right? And sell their merchandise. Who won WrestleMania 2012? The date, spoilers. That was the location. It was 28, so that's the ticket sales. You see that? 3,600. This is the old WrestleMania. That WrestleMania is past. So this is old traffic, which means that people are either typing this in by accident or this system is lagging. Okay? Think about that. This is the tool that we all know and trust, right? Quote unquote. And it's lagging, and the results are lagging. But if we were to go to 2013, right? What example is that? WrestleMania 28 tickets. Let's do WrestleMania 29 tickets. $720. The other one was like 3,600. Tell me which one do you think is more accurate? 3,600 for WrestleMania 29, which has already happened, and WrestleMania fans are well aware of this, right? Or WrestleMania 29 at 720 when it's the next one to come. But you can get in front of that traffic. Understand that this is talking about a month, not in total. This is talking about a month, okay? And let me show you. There's somebody who gets this. This is how I know that the concept actually works too. When I figured this out, or when I stumbled upon this, because this isn't original. WrestleMania29tickets.com, spot 1 for 720. Let's go and look at some of these ticket prices, if we're able to. Look at this. This is all that's on his website. One paragraph: header, title tag, header, keyword highlighted here, there. Got some backlinks into his site that we'll be looking up. Well, we might not look it up for him, but we'll be looking up some backlinks. He's an affiliate for Big Stub. Scroll down here, look at the seating arrangement. So you would get about $13 for that, $13 for that, 20, 20, 20, 20. Let's scroll down because they get more expensive as we go. I mean, because everybody wants the good seats, right? $140 for that one on a commission. Well, I don't know what Big Stuff does, but there's other companies that are with Commission Junction that do tickets as well, and they give you some of them are a lower percentage, but there's one I can't remember which one it is, but they give you a 12% commission. $1,100, $1,000. The commission here would be $103, $103, $100, $87, $86, $83. Think about this, folks. Think about this. This is a whole new genre. I mean, how many genres have I shown you today? Good Lord, how many niches have I shown you today? Seriously, and the majority of them we found by accident. You just got to think differently than everybody else. We just got to get out of the herd and start thinking for ourselves. You know, we have to look at the image and ask ourselves what's on the image, and then make it out ourselves. See the two faces and see the base. Okay, that's what we got to do. Just think about this, man. This dude is ranking at spot one. You see, there's not even any ad words here. Why is that? I don't know if it's not allowed. Maybe it's not. But I think that if more people knew about this, there would be ads here. You know, I mean, these dudes aren't even. Let's see. If we go to WrestleMania 29, let's see if there's any ads that pop up. No, no ads. And these are just blogs. These guys aren't even really. See, that's one ticket guy. These guys aren't even really trying to make money off of it. Let's just see what he's talking about. See if he's trying to monetize his site in any way. This should be an ad right there. That's prime real estate. There we go. I would have thought so. No thanks. Okay. That's only because I've been on Weebly recently, which is good. This lets you know too, even if you have a website that's about something that doesn't really have ads or products that's related to it, because of the a person's previous search when they land on your website, Google's just going to show them whatever is relevant according to what they've searched in the past. So they will find relevant ads on your website no matter what. All right, so let's scroll through here. Actually, I don't see any advertisements. I can't believe it. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, he does have tickets, but I will be putting those things right here, like right here or here. People will be seeing tickets all day on my website. But you know, that's me. That's just me. But I mean, you see what I'm saying? That he's just blogging about things that he's actually interested in, or whoever the writers are on that site, or just blogging about things they're actually interested in. It's just like about.com. If you don't know what about.com is, it's a bunch of writers, bloggers, blog writers who are writing content about things they actually care about and have an interest in, so that they can write for days and keep the website filled with content consistently because they're writing about something they care about, as opposed to having 5 posts that were all written on one day and all posted on one day, or even drip fed to the blog or whatever. But that's just the traditional way of doing things. But the legitimate way is like this, and you can do this. I mean, you can do this easily. Just think about this. Let's talk about other ways to aggregate some content. And by aggregate, I mean just pulling all the content in together. Let's just talk about some other ways of doing that. Well, this is 30. This video is going for 30 seconds, 30 minutes already. But let's real quick. Let's just talk about that. There's a site called MTurk or MechTurk, Mechanical Turk. It's an Amazon website where you can pay people like a penny to do tasks. Imagine having somebody go and find the 10 funniest Obama pictures, putting them on your website, sharing it on Facebook. Who's in the news right now? Let's just look and see who's in the news right now. Let's go back. See if we can find a person. John Cena, or Snooki, or Toy Story. Let's stick with something that's kind of. I think John Cena. 10 funny pictures of John Cena just because he's in the media right now. That means that there's kind of like a global awareness of him right now. Whether you believe that or not, right now he's on everybody's minds. If that has anything to do with this. So when they see anything John Cena, they're going to jump on it quickly. Okay. Let me see. All right. I'm going to stop this, but I kind of want to make sure that I'm at a good place to segue into the next thing because man, there's a lot of content in this part. So I'm going to try to I'm going to end this here and pick up on the next part, which will be about I want to kind of stay on this topic, but just trying to get the direction. Um, but just think about doing that. I mean, having somebody go out there and get those 10 funny pictures for you, or have and pay them 10 cents to do it, and then have 5 people do it. And at the end of the day, you have 50 pictures that you can now choose the 10 funniest from, and then put those on your website and put those on Facebook. You can have somebody do that with videos. You can have somebody do that for fails, like fail compilations and all that kind of stuff. the funniest pictures of Wolverine, if anything, just think about the kind of stuff that people share when and trust me, you will start to hear things and see things in a totally different way. When I see news now, when I hear about a celebrity or something in the news, his ringtones are going to go up. His album sales are probably going to go up because he's on people's minds now. So and we'll talk about how the mind works too. And once you see how that works, that'll help tie into all this. Okay, so that that video may actually be something that I pass out during the week as opposed to putting that in this. But because that's going to be a lot more in depth, and I actually don't think that I'll be able to put that in one video and do it justice. I'm going to have to make that sort of kind of its own thing. But I don't. I want to keep you guys focused on the right things at this one time. But yes, it's a lot. So I'm going to pause this here and try to pick up where we left off at. Or I might go into totally. Actually, I wanted to talk about this next. So we will pick up with this next. I kind of want to show you how to pattern the content and how we can use these sites to make money in the future. All right, so I'm going to stop this here. I'll pick up in the next video.